What's going on, guys? It's Jay, aka It's Late Story, back with another Phantom Parade Illusory Tower limited floor clear video. Every time I say that, it's a mouthful. But we're doing number 3, and I've heard horrid things about it. I'm not exactly too excited to do it. I hate poison mechanics in video games in general, let alone in my gacha game, let alone in my Phantom Parade. So I am hoping, I won't say for this to be an easy experience, just a experience worth stomaching. In the first place, we're not using Yuta off rip. I want to experiment in a very experimental mood right now. The only thing I really know about this floor, from what I've seen from other people playing it, is the boss is rather unrelenting in terms of poison. Okay, crit. Kaido was not making out of that even, making it out of that even in his dreams. Your boy's recording this like very, very early in the morning. Y'all know how it is. I kind of want to get into all already, to be honest. I want to work on that break meter as quickly as possible. Because at least with like-minded sisters and Inumaki's buff, we'll be able to get to alt gauge back with Mahito on the relatively quicker side. I say that and we get stunned. How nice. Oh, a lot of us have gotten stunned. Not fun at all. Now we just gotta hope that Inumaki lives this next upcoming turn from being poisoned, because if he doesn't, it'll be a reset, and I don't like resetting. Oh, that is annoying. Alright, break begins. There we go. This is scary. this poison stuff is scary. Alright. At this point, this is just trying to keep the team alive simulator. Holy. Alright, we're going to be doing without some Inumaki debuffs for a little bit. Probably will be problematic as the run continues. We just need to work on the break. That's really it. Just don't hit Inu. This is fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, we're for sure getting the break right here. At least the break meter is very sensitive. It's a very, very light break. Get debuffs. Rock and roll. Thank you, Mahito, the clutch god. My goat, the break demon. We're also hitting some pretty high numbers. Oh yeah, 24 mil? Pretty nice. I like that. When you combine all of the fun debuffs in the game, you're able to see some very cool things. Okay. How much break damage are we doing, Mahito? Still doing a lot. Why did you have to do that? Whatever. We can last for another turn. Oh, that's a break from Mahito. Perfection. Pop a heal. Having Megami now at A1 so I can actually see him do damage makes me smile. Supports being able to deal DPS. Best thing that Phantom Parade has started doing. I will say that. Alright, let's get a debuff from both Inumaki and Megami on the boss. We're not going to have like-minded sisters up for this ult, but that's fine. Probably save it for the very last ult that we need to clear this up. Alright, now here's the mission. We have to break before they ult again. That's going to be fun, am I right? You know what? I can't even say it's going to be fun. It's actually probably the most reasonable thing I can do at this point. I say as I get stunned on my main... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Nah, we're good. Nah, I'd win. Nice. I'm sure Rapid State Megami and Mahito combo ulting can finish this right here. Surely, right? Yeah, okay. Dubs. And the alt dump strategy works. Further reinforcement from during, what is it, the first anniversary for Global, I said Mahito is a must summon unit. That's how the man rolls right there. Good old 24 mil ultimate on the boss, main DPS. Pretty nice stuff. What is it? Red Nanami also doing some pretty decent ult damage. Even Red Inumaki, when you're just playing him as like a pure debuffer, and not even using like the other parts of his kit to make him do more damage, he can still put up some decent numbers. I mean, he's at A2. And then obviously Rapid Escape, slot 1. Not really meant to do the most damage, but he was still pushing through. I wanted to do a Mahito main DPS clear because I'm like, oh, it'd be pretty stereotypical if we start the video out using Yuta. But obviously you know what's coming next. Yuta clear incoming with Mahito. So I'll see you guys there. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. A stereotypical Yuta run incoming. And we're gonna hope for optimal poison RNG. Because I have seen this boss do its ult and then like poison the turn afterwards. And if that were to happen to me, that would rage bait me a lot. Double poison is basically a death sentence, which is like really corny about this floor because that means there's just like an aspect of the run that like even if you have like the most decked out characters with the most health bars as possible in terms of their SP, if the boss does the ult poison then normal poison afterwards, your unit's dead. Like it's just GG. Nothing that you could really do about it. Which is why I think it's a little bit ridiculous how they decided to scale out these floors. I also realized I instinctually popped Wreck Bit on Megami at the start. I originally was not going to do that, but if we get to Mahito ult faster, it might just be worth it. Who did that stun? Mahito. Arguably one of the worst people to be stunned during this run. Arguably. Okay. See, look. Oh, ooh. See, look. My character's health bars were just high enough to not just get smoked right there. Holy. A whole lot of things could have been way worse. I did have a run, though, as well, off camera, where, like, my Nanami got one-tapped by that exact rotation of skills from the boss. Crisp 27 mil from my boy Yuta. $31.8. Nice. Okay. We're going to be in a situation real soon. That skill 3 damage is wonderful, dude. I wish I could see it every time I play Yuta. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. and we'll just hold out, because in any case, I'm going to assume Mahito's going to get ult back before Yuta does. Break rotations. That's just how that be, man. You can't let the boss fight back. You just can't give the boss an opportunity to fight back. Black Flash, W luck. That is so lame. Thankfully, it's not ult. We don't have to worry about that. I'll just get the break and call it a day. Yep, and let's just wrap it up right here. One ultimate, one big old ultimate to call it quits on the boss. Now this is going to be very overkill, but I like overkill. That's 35 mil. That was also a crit, so that was higher than our first ultimate. 59. Good old 40 mil bomb from Yuta. Very nice stuff. But I'm gonna have that as my last clear for this floor. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord if you'd like. This floor was on, I wouldn't say annoying, but I could definitely see, like, for the free-to-play players, this might just be a nightmare or borderline impossible. I wouldn't say borderline impossible. People can make anything happen, but that was miserable even for my standards. Even though I cleared both of them relatively effortlessly. For the Yuta clear, I only had one reset because obviously the double poison killed my Nanami on the previous run. But outside of that, it was okay for the paid experience. Can't imagine what it'd be like for everyone else. But yeah, stay tuned for more of these late illusory tower floor clears, because I'm doing them way after they came out. Game gets busy, man. Anyways, it's been Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, and I will see you guys later.